Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Sunday. We got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. And go ahead and sign up with Nova, guys. Available in 42 states. No house, no juice. So you're going to make more money in the long run, especially if you single bet. So check out Novig. Use code SPPICKS when you sign up to get a deposit bonus. And yeah, we'll hop in here. 15 matchups, starting with the San Francisco Giants versus the New York Yankees. Yankees opening up as home favorites at minus 125. The Giants plus 105 with the over-under at 7.5. Giants coming into this matchup 10-4. The Yankees 8-6. Pitching for the Giants is Logan Webb with an ERA of 1.89. Pitching for the Yankees is Carlos Rodon with an ERA of 5.19. Webb, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 10 strikeouts. Rodon, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Yeah, Rodon coming off 2 rough starts. He's given up 9 total runs in his last 2. Giants losing to the Yankees yesterday 4-8. And Giants haven't been the best against the Yankees. The unders hit in 11 of their last 14 on the road against the Yankees. Not in love with Rodon on the mound. Haven't seen consistency from the Yankees in about, probably a week or two. Webb's been good on the mound, only giving up 1 run in his last 2 starts here. Rodon, I'm just worried he might get lit up again. Don't really love the way he's looked this season. So I think I'm going to take the Giants plus 1.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore opening up as home favorites at minus 135. Toronto plus 115 with the over-under at 8.5. Toronto coming into this matchup 8-7. Baltimore 6-8. Pitching for Toronto is Jose Barrios with an ERA of 4.58. Pitching for Baltimore is Cade Povich with an ERA of 6.10. Barrios, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 2 strikeouts. Povich, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Toronto on a 2-game losing streak, coming off a Baltimore loss. Baltimore, coming off that bad 2-game losing streak they were on. Barrios, he's been pretty decent his last 2. Povich coming off bad 2 starts. He's given up 7 total runs here. Don't really love him on the mound. The overs hit in Baltimore 6 of their last 7 against Toronto here. Haven't seen consistency from Baltimore in the win column. Don't really love Povich on the mound, so I'll take Toronto plus 1.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Atlanta Braves versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Braves opening up as road favorites at minus 130. Tampa Bay plus 110 with the over-under at 7.5. Braves coming into this matchup 4-10. The Rays 6-8. Pitching for the Braves is Chris Sale with an ERA of 6.75. Pitching for the Rays is Shane Baz with an ERA of 1.38. Sale, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Baz, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Atlanta coming off a Tampa Bay win. Atlanta just 1-10 on the road. Both teams splitting a game this series. You got Sale. Hasn't been, we know how good he can be, but he has not been off to a good start in the season. I mean, he's given up 11 runs in his last 3. So 5, 3, and 3. He's been getting lit up here. Baz been pretty good his last 2. Yeah, I think Rays are a good dog today. Chris Sale just not, we know hopefully gets back to normal, but right now he's having a rough start to the season here. So I'll take the Rays plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Kansas City Royals versus the Cleveland Guardians. Royals opening up as road favorites at minus 130. Guardians plus 110 with the over-under at 7.5. Royals coming into this matchup 7-8. The Guardians 8-6. Pitching for the Royals is Cole Ragans with an ERA of 2.81. Pitching for the Guardians is Ben Lively with an ERA of 4.40. Ragans, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 11 strikeouts. Lively, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 4 strikeouts. The Royals on a 2-game losing streak, coming off back-to-back Cleveland losses. Cleveland on a 5-game winning streak. They're playing very well right now. Royals are just 1-4 against Cleveland. The overs hit in Cleveland's 4 of their last 5 against Kansas City. They're 5-1 at home. Lively, he's coming off his best start of the season. Reagans hasn't been bad on the mound here for the Royals, but Cleveland's playing very well, and I'm kind of surprised that they're dogs today. I think they're good dogs here. Lively coming off a good start here. Yeah, I'll take Cleveland plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the Cincinnati Reds. Reds opening up as home favorites at minus 200. The Pirates plus 165 with the over-under at 7.5. Pirates coming into this matchup 5-10. The Reds 7-8. Pitching for the Pirates is Carmen Mlodzinski with an ERA of 5.19. Pitching for the Reds is Hunter Green with an ERA of 1.31. Mlodzinski, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Green, his last start, he pitched 8 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Pittsburgh on a 2-game losing streak, coming off back-to-back Reds losses. Reds have just looked, they look good in the series so far. Pittsburgh 1-4 against Cincinnati, 1-4 on the road against Cincinnati here. Green's been good on the mound. Mlodzinski hasn't been horrible. He's coming off a 1-run game, but just like, the offense hasn't really been there for Pittsburgh here. And they just have not played well against them. Been bad on the road too to start the season. I'll take the Reds at home. Next matchup, we got the Washington Nationals versus the Miami Marlins. Washington opening up as road favorites at minus 145. The Marlins plus 120 with the over-under at 8. Washington coming into this matchup 6-8. The Marlins 7-7. Pitching for the Nationals is Mackenzie Gore with an ERA of 2.65. Pitching for the Marlins is Cal Quantrill with an ERA of 6.0. Gore, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Quantrill, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Washington, they're coming off a Miami loss. Been a flip-flop series, both teams stealing a game. Washington, they have been very good against Miami. They're 6-2 on the road against Miami, 12-3 against Miami here. Quantrill coming off a good start against Atlanta, good bounce back after he had that 6-run game against the Mets here. Gore giving up 2 and 3 runs. This one's tough. Been really flip-flop here, which does make it tough to bet against Miami. Coming off a win yesterday. I don't know. I think Marlins are good dogs here. You got Quantrill coming off a good start. I'll take the Marlins plus 1.5 at home today. Next matchup, we got the Boston Red Sox versus Chicago White Sox. Boston opening up as road favorites at minus 250. White Sox plus 200 with the over-under at 7. Boston coming into this matchup 7-9. The White Sox 4-10. Pitching for Boston is Garrett Crochet with an ERA of 1.45. Pitching for the White Sox is Shane Smith with an ERA of 1.54. Crochet, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 5 strikeouts. Smith, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Boston, back-to-back losses to the White Sox here. Kind of crazy. Little 2-game winning streak for Chicago. Boston just 2-6 on the road. They have not played well on the road here. Smith coming off a 0-run game. He actually looked pretty good. Crochet coming off. He's looked good this season, only giving up 3 total runs in his last 3 starts. What do we do with Boston here? Back-to-back loss to the White Sox. Are White Sox going to win 3 in a row here against Boston? I think that would be pretty crazy. I'm not banking on it, though. Boston bounces back today. I'll take the Red Sox on the road. Next matchup, we got the Detroit Tigers versus the Minnesota Twins. Minnesota opening up as home favorites at minus 120. Detroit plus 100 with the over-under at 8.5. Detroit coming into this matchup 9-5. Minnesota 4-11. Pitching for Detroit is Casey Mize with an ERA of 0.77. Pitching for the Twins is Simeon Woods Richardson with an ERA of 5.59. Mize, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Richardson, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Detroit 8-2 in their last 10, back-to-back wins against Minnesota, swept them yesterday 4-0. They just keep making Minnesota favorites, and they've played poorly this season. They have not looked good at all. Kind of shocked, like why they're still favorites here. Mize has been very good on the mound, only giving up 1 run in his 2 starts. Wood Richardson's given up 6. I'm just going to keep taking the plus money with the Tigers. I mean, even if they lose, I mean, they're still the better team here. I haven't seen any consistency from the Twins to take them as a favorite. Yeah, I'll take Detroit plus 1.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Angels versus the Houston Astros. Houston opening up as home favorites at minus 160. Angels plus 130 with the over-under at 8.5. Angels coming into this matchup 9-5. Houston 6-8. Pitching for the Angels is Kyle Hendricks with an ERA of 1.64. Pitching for the Astros is Hayden Wozniacki with an ERA of 3.75. Hendricks, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Wozniacki, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Angels coming off a Houston win yesterday, 4-1. Nice bounce back after they got destroyed in that first game. Angels, haven't been the best against Houston. The over sit in 4 of their last 5 on the road against Houston. Houston just 1-4 at home. Haven't played well at home this season. Hendricks coming off a 0-run game against Tampa. Wozniacki coming off a 2 and 3 run game here. I don't know, man. I'm just not sold on Houston. It's still early in the season, and I'm sure I'll grow on Houston. But right now, they're very mid. They're not playing very well. And Angels are playing pretty good. Hendricks, not bad on the mound. I'll take Angels plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we've got the Philadelphia Phillies versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Phillies opening up as road favorites at minus 190. Cardinals plus 160 with the over-under at 8. Phillies coming into this matchup 9-5. The Cardinals 6-8. Pitching for the Phillies is Zach Wheeler with an ERA at 3.44. Pitching for the Cardinals is Matthew Laborator with an ERA of 5.84. Wheeler, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Laborator, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 7 strikeouts. The Phillies, they are coming off a St. Louis win. Cardinals, I don't know. It's been a flip-flop series for sure. Low-scoring series as well. Phillies are 12-4 against St. Louis. St. Louis, the unders hit in 7 of their last 8 against the Phillies here. A lot of unders here. Laborator really hasn't been that good. He's given up 8 runs in his last 2 starts here. Wheeler coming off a 5-run game, so both pitchers coming off bad starts, but I really like the Phillies here. Low-scoring series. Give me the Phillies on the road today. Next matchup, we got the New York Mets versus the Oakland Athletics. Mets opening up as road favorites at minus 155. Oakland plus 130 with the over-under at 9. Mets coming into this matchup 9-5. Oakland 6-9. Pitching for the Mets is Kadai Senga with an ERA of 1.80. Pitching for Oakland is Luis Severino with an ERA of 4.74. Senga, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Severino, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 3 strikeouts. The Mets coming off an Oakland loss yesterday, 3-1. Yeah, just kind of a disappointing game from them. They're 10-5 against the A's, 5-1 on the road against the A's here. I don't know. I don't really expect the A's to win back-to-back today. Senga's been very good on the mound. Severino back-to-back 5-run games from him. Yeah, I'll take the Mets on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Colorado Rockies versus the San Diego Padres. Padres opening up as home favorites at minus 240. The Rockies plus 190 with the over-under at 7. Rockies coming into this matchup 3-11. The Padres 12-3. Pitching for the Rockies is Kyle Freeland with an ERA at 3.79. Pitching for the Padres is Michael King with an ERA of 4.05. Freeland, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 5 strikeouts. King, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Colorado 2-8 in their last 10. They're on a 2-game losing streak, coming off a Padres loss. Padres, I mean, man, they've looked sharp. Back-to-back shutout wins against Colorado. They've had a lot of nice wins this season. Rockies 0-6 on the road, 1-4 on the road against the Padres. You're hoping for better games from King. Freeland, he hasn't looked that good on the mound, giving up 8 runs in his last 2 starts here. Hope you have some better starts from Michael King on the mound, but yeah, Padres are just playing so well. Rockies so bad on the road. I'll take the Padres at home today. Next matchup, we got the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Arizona opening up as home favorites at -120. The Brewers +100 with the over-under at 8. Brewers coming into this matchup 8-7. Arizona also 8-7. Pitching for the Brewers is Freddie Peralta with an ERA of 2.0. Pitching for Arizona is Zach Gallen with an ERA of 5.28. Peralta, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Gallen, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 2 strikeouts. The Brewers, they are coming off an Arizona loss. Both teams splitting a win so far this series. Milwaukee 8-3 in their last 11. The unders hitting 10 of their last 15 on the road against Arizona. As far as pitching goes, Gallen, 2 of his last 3 starts have been rough. He's given up 9 runs in his last 3 starts. Peralta only given up 4. Back-to-back 1-run games from Freddie here. And I like the Brewers here. I also think they're really good dogs today. Gallen's struggled on the mound so far. I'll take the Brewers +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we've got the Texas Rangers versus the Seattle Mariners. Seattle opening up as home favorites at -135. The Rangers +115 with the over-under at 6.5. Rangers coming into this matchup 9-6. Seattle 7-8. Pitching for the Rangers is Nathan Eovaldi with an ERA of 2.29. Pitching for Seattle is Logan Gilbert with an ERA of 2.55. Eovaldi, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Gilbert, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. The Rangers 1-4 in their last 5. They're coming off a Seattle loss. Seattle 3-game winning streak right now. Back-to-back nice wins against the Rangers here. They look good this series. Rangers 1-7 against Seattle. 0-5 on the road against Seattle, where they've really struggled. Gilbert, decent starts on the mound, coming off 2 of his last 3 have been 1-run games here. Eovaldi, he's been decent, coming off a 3-run game here, but they just can't beat Seattle on the road. And I think I'm going to take the Mariners at home today. Then the last matchup, we got the Chicago Cubs versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers opening up as home favorites at -265. The Cubs +215 with the over-under at 9. Cubs coming into this matchup 10-7. The Dodgers 11-5. Pitching for the Cubs is Colin Rio with an ERA of 0. Pitching for the Dodgers is Tyler Glasnow with an ERA of 6.43. Rio, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 5 strikeouts. He hasn't pitched this season. His last 3 starts, though, he's given up 18 runs. So he did not do very good to close out the season last year. Glasnow, he's coming off a 5-run game. What a crazy game yesterday. I mean, Cubs winning 16-0 against the Dodgers. Yeah, pretty crazy, and that's how baseball goes. Dodgers shut them out 3-0 the game before, and then they get shut out 16-0. Baseball is the most volatile sport of any sport. Because it's just these guys are playing every day. You don't know what's going to happen on a daily basis. Doesn't matter about matchups or numbers, nothing. Guys, even a good team like the Dodgers would just come out and not even score. So that's just what makes it crazy betting on baseball. So you just got to kind of accept it when it happens. Cubs, they are 1-4 against the Dodgers. It's just one of those games. We see it so many times every year where teams are putting up almost like 20 runs, and it's just like, all right, it's just one of those days where the pitching was just very bad that day. Dodgers finally losing their home game, 10-1 at home. Unfortunate that they finally lost one of their home games here recently. The overs hit in 4 of their last 5 at home against the Cubs. Still kind of pitching we get. I'm not in love with Rio on the mound. I mean, man, he got lit up last year. Wasn't very reliable. Glasnow started the season with that 0-run game and had that 5-run game against Philly here. Do the Dodgers bounce back? I think so. I mean, I don't know the numbers. I've never seen them come off a 16-0 loss. So, I haven't seen them shut out like that before. So, I expect a monster rebound from the Dodgers today. And, yeah, give me the Dodgers at home with the bounce back win. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Sunday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Monday. Have a good one.